Hey guys, Jason here with the Healthcare Entrepreneur Academy, and I am super pumped because we are launching our brand new Aesthetic Success Academy, and I want you guys to know exactly what you'll get if you decide to enroll. So to create this program, we actually teamed up with the amazing Dr. Jodelle Yount, who is a very successful aesthetics practice owner, and I'll share more details about her in a few minutes. This here is our beta group enrollment, which means that you will be the very first group of students through the program. We have 30 seats for this beta group. Many of them have already been sold, but I wanted to make sure that you guys have a really clear picture of what this beta group gets that our other students in the future will not get. So I'm going to real quick scroll through our landing page here to show you some of the content that you'll be getting. And this is a really rough landing page because this is beta, right? And what is beta? So beta means that you're the first group that is going to be working with us to build and fine-tune this program. We'll be working directly with you. So by building it with you, I mean that we're going to be asking you for input about what you want to learn. We're going to be asking you for a lot of feedback on the course layout and how the lessons are going. And the cool thing is that in order for us to ask you for a lot of input and feedback, we have to have a lot of interaction, right? So we're going to be spending a lot of time with you via live Q&A calls, via emails, inside of our Thinkific community. And so we'll have some live lessons as well for you guys. And this beta program is going to be very interactive, and you are going to get much more access to Dr. Yount and myself than those who will be joining in the program in the future. Plus, you guys are going to get lifetime access and a bunch of other bonuses, including some really special interviews with some of the top aesthetics practice owners in the country. So I just want to make sure that you guys have a really good idea of what you'll be getting when you enroll in our beta program. So here is our rough breakdown. I'll highlight some of the key items as I start to scroll through the landing page here. And because you guys have lifetime access, you'll get all the new content that we will continue to add forever. And I envision this course to be one of our main flagship courses that will be around and getting updated for hopefully decades to come. So, all right, let me go ahead and switch over to the screen share, and that way I can highlight some of the course features and bonuses that you'll be getting. So want to make sure that you guys have a really good idea of what you will get. So here's a rough breakdown. And because you guys have lifetime access, you will get all the new content that we continue to add. So we're going to start putting in all the additional forms, additional lessons on specific aesthetic topics that you guys tell us that you want to learn about. So we started with the most common, some of the easiest that you can do, since many of you are probably going to be starting an aesthetics practice for the first time. I mean, you're not going to want to go out and start doing invasive procedures like liposuction, on day one of having an aesthetics practice. So we're going to walk you guys through some of the easier things that you can offer, some of the things that you can hire estheticians to provide in your practice. And then we're going to also include some more advanced topics as well. As you start to get more comfortable, you might want to include some of these more advanced procedures or services. So you're going to be learning all about the botulism toxins. So we're going to go through, Botox, Genuva, we're going to go through all the different fillers. I was just reading an article today that the filler industry is it's projected to be a $31 billion a year industry in the US alone, which is absolutely crazy. Just fillers. And those are things like, what they inject in lips and in different areas of the face to sort of plump things up. We're going to be talking about Bella, and then we'll give you, all the didactic information that you guys need to be safe and to be ready to open up your practice. We hope and we plan to be able to offer hands-on training in the very near future. But initially, this is going to be purely didactic, and you guys will become, knowledge experts on all the different things related to aesthetics. So when patients come in and ask you about different procedures, we will have covered most of them in this course. You'll be very knowledgeable on all of that stuff. And then you'll be ready to, just dive right into hands-on training as soon as it's available. So we're going to be talking about microneedling, complications, aftercare, some different uses, some different types of microneedling, like including PRP and growth factors. We're going to be covering profitable facial procedures. So we got thread lifts. We're going to be talking about the Sculptra fillers. We're going to be talking about CO2 laser facials and different laser facial options. Dr. Yount's going to be talking about how to go about getting lasers at the best price. She made the mistake of actually buying lasers, but she's got much better advice for you now, based off of her mistakes. She owns a very successful practice in Kentucky, and her practice has grown. She also owns the whole building plus a salon next door, which feeds her a bunch of great leads and patients. So lots of really amazing business and clinical knowledge from Dr. Yount coming your way. She's going to be talking about surgical aesthetics. They do offer that in her practice. She has a plastic surgeon that works for her, and they do liposuctions and the invasive procedures as well. We're going to be talking about the most in-demand hair restoration and hair removal services. We're going to be talking about how you price your products. How do you find the right hair removal products and or devices? We're going to be talking about how to treat spider and varicose veins, tattoo removals. We're going to be covering muscle contouring equipment and devices, and pricing for all of these different machines or equipment that you might potentially look into getting. Covering some of the easier things like teeth whitening and veneers, although veneers are typically done with the help of dentistry, but that is something that you could potentially get into down the road if you partner with a dentist. We're going to be talking about all of the different services that estheticians can offer, which is a great way to leverage the skills and training of your staff to help your clinic generate revenue, because you don't want to be doing everything, right? That's one of the main things that we're going to be teaching you, is how to grow a real business so that you can not be a slave to your business. We're going to teach you how to leverage and train and hire your staff and allow them to generate revenue for you as well and for your practice. We're also going to get really deep into all the business stuff. We're going to help you set up all of your legalese. We'll walk you through what that entails. Now, we're not attorneys, so we can't give you legal advice, but we give you all the considerations. We'll give you the forms, the templates for setting up a practice. We're going to cover how to read financial sheets, how to manage the income and the expenses, and how to track that sort of thing. We have lesson on using QuickBooks Online, how to set it up, all that good stuff. We're going to be covering marketing. We have Coach Brittany, who is a digital marketing expert. She's going to help you learn the marketing side of things. And we're going to be covering leases. Literally, we're going to leave no stone unturned. So by the time this program is complete, you guys will know absolutely everything that you need to know to get a practice up and off the ground successfully. You'll learn how to grow that practice and really create yourself an opportunity to build some incredible financial freedom and professional freedom, because you'll be offering and providing the services that interest you most. So like I said, you guys do get access to a couple of very special interviews with 3 very successful aesthetic clinic owners. Only you guys will be able to get. We're also going to be giving you guys extra access to Dr. Yount and myself. And that's going to come through email questions. You can just fill out a form and we'll email you an answer so you can get your question really fast in case you can't make it to the live calls, or in case you need your answer quicker because you're just moving through and you want to get things going fast. We're also going to provide you with a bunch of other bonuses that we haven't even listed here yet. So the biggest thing is that you get a lot of attention and a lot of access to Dr. Yount and myself. So here's a picture of Dr. Yount. She is a DO. She owns a very successful med spa. She's into investing. She like I said, she owns the commercial building that her practice is in. Plus, she owns a salon and several other components within her building. So it's pretty cool. You're going to learn some amazing things. This is myself, obviously. I ran my own practice. We teach the Ketamine Academy. We teach the IV Academy as well. We've taught literally thousands of students, healthcare professionals, how to start practices. Many hundreds of them have gone on to start their own practices. Some have decided to go mobile. Some have brick and mortar practices. So we know a thing or two about getting practices off the ground. And we always partner with, another clinic owner who's a specialist on the clinical side of things. So you'll get, another business expert who runs her own aesthetics practice. Plus you'll get all of her amazing clinical knowledge, and super excited for this one. So like I said, guys, there's only 30 spots for this program, and you get lifetime access to the content, to the group where you can interact with other students that are here with us. The big thing that we're going to be asking for you is just feedback. Tell us what you guys want in the course. Tell us how this lesson was. Tell us how we could do better. And for that, you guys are going to receive a tremendous amount of value. This is being sold to you guys right now for half the price that we're going to sell it when we launch it at the end of the beta group. So you guys are getting a steal of a deal. You only have a few more days to sign up, which is why I want to make this video and kind of explain what you guys get. So we're going to be super excited to see you guys in the training program, on those Q&As, inside the Thinkific community. It's going to be a ton of fun. So thanks for jumping on here. And if you have any questions, feel free to shoot me an email, info@jasonduprat.com. Have a great one.